on and get your some. Come on and get your some.
You need to treat your man like he is Hakeem from Coming to America. So make sure a bath is ready for him to just jump in. What's really important while he has the bath, make sure he has a blunt rolled up, like right next, he's in the bath and like on the side there's a blunt rolled up. And make sure it's not mid. It has to be loud. After the bath, it's time for dinner. Make sure that when he eats his meatballs, you are eating his meat too. Yes, lady, it's with dinner. Dinner with whatever you want to call it. Make sure you're over there like doing a little action for him while he's enjoying, he's fancy. Never cheat, never his homeboy. If you're gonna go cheat, not his friend. Have some respect for yourself. Don't ask for money. Actually, maybe you should pay sometimes. I know you ladies don't like paying, but maybe you should pay him when he's away from you. So what you need to do, you need to work on some shit. Work on your business. Have some shit going on for yourself. If he gives you money, maybe you go on the street and like flip this shit real quick and bring double. Try to find something that's gonna add to his life and not like that's gonna just take, and then all you give is no. So you can work out, you can clean the house, you can try to find ways to make money. Just don't be hitting him up all day long, texting, hey, baby, no, it's annoying. Guys don't want to be bothered all day by their girls. You might send a text or two, but not all day long. No. At night, when he comes home, this is the most important part of your job, ladies. So listen up. When he walks through the door, make sure he has his house shoes set, like by the door, so he can take off his shoes and slide in them slides. Yes, yeah. Make sure you cook a delicious meal with like some crazy aroma, so when he walks in, he's like, it smells good. If it doesn't smell like nothing, you kind of messed up. So make sure you know how to cook and tell him, announce, baby, I made your favorite meal, some spaghetti meatballs. Hopefully that's his favorite meal. But you say that, you announce it, so he starts salivating and the dinner is gonna be so good.
I bet she probably only wouldn't do that jump for about 2-3 weeks, and that's it. Nah, I ain't gonna ish on her though. If that's who she really is, then we gonna snap it up for her. Let's snap it up for her, you know what I'm saying? Now, immediately, the first thing I thought was that, ladies, if y'all got a problem with this and you rolling your eyes and you say, oh, police, well, you get your behind on and you just feel the way you feel with your narcissistic self, and you can just go do what you do. Now, she might be one too. She might be totally love bombing somebody, you feel me? This is what people do, especially if they're narcissists. They'll come with all that good game, that good talk, and they'll love bomb the hell out your behind. I'm gonna tell you what love bombing is. Love bombing is when a narcissist sees what they want out of you. They're willing to ride your coattail, but they're willing to sell you a dream, keep up with it for so long, and they'll fall right on back to their old ways. That's what she might be doing. So, hey, who knows? But if she's dead for real, snap it up for her. All right? And for all the ladies out there, this is just a little constructive criticism. For everybody that says, oh, she's a pick-me. And correct me if I'm wrong, but a pick-me is a woman who is more so in favor of a man and his needs and wants. That's what it seems like. Anytime when it don't seem like you're for what the ladies want or for what these chicks want, or if you don't stand for their detrimental behavior, or any type of stuff that just don't make no sense, then they'll call you a pick-me. Well, at the end of the day, man, I don't know who's not trying to get picked. All right, everybody's trying to get picked out here in the field. But I get it. It's like the female version of calling another woman a simp or calling another chick a simp. I get it. Almost like how men call each other simp. So we're not going to go into that. But what I will say is this. For everybody kind of saying, oh, police, until he cheats on you, until he does this, that, and third. See, that's your scar behind. All right? That's some trauma that you got to get over, that you will probably most likely pay for if you take that baggage into the next relationship. Not everybody deserving of your trauma. Hell, nobody deserving of your trauma. Everybody deserves to start with a clean slate. And you can't deny the fact that there are some people out here that give off some good game. All right. Now, if a man sat here and said something like this, y'all already know what type of uproar they will be. But then when there's a woman saying stuff like this, can you look at game and just say, you know what, game recognize game, real recognize real. Whether I want to do that ish or not, it is what it is. That's what you say, but I'm going to take some notes. Some of y'all ain't going to take no notes, and it is what it is. You don't have to. Same thing as if a man were to get on camera and say, you know, put some rose petals down for her. Make sure we run some bath water for her. Make sure you have about $200 laid out and spread it out so she can get her hair, her nails, and get a pedicure, a manicure, and all that stuff like that. There's no difference. You feel me? I believe in spoiling. Okay, you spoil me as I'll spoil you as you spoil me. You feel me? Or you spoil me and I'll spoil you back. It needs to be reciprocation. We live in a world now where everybody just take. And like I say, if you know, most people when they first get with you, they'll sell you a good old dream. They'll do all these different things for you, and then all of a sudden they'll backtrack. And they'll go back to their old ways, their ways of comfort. And you'll be sitting back like, hey man, whatever happened to all the things that you used to do? How come you're not doing it anymore? And yeah, you'll probably drag along and do a little bare minimum just so you can kind of get your little way and make sure that person stays there. But until that person start catching on, then they're gonna be like, I don't know, man. And what that does too, it drives the person up on the other side. So what she's saying is not wrong, man. Any woman, any chick that's really hating on what she's saying, I'm gonna be real with y'all. You need to check yourself and look yourself in the mirror. You know, all this stuff about, well, I'm nobody's maid. You ain't gotta be nobody's maid. You ain't got to be nobody's servant. You know what I'm saying? Some of y'all even look at this stuff and say, oh, well, that's just stuff that women were doing back in the 1950s and the 60s. There was a lot of abuse going on. See, that's the thing. You're always looking at the abuse, but you're not looking at the people who actually, the women who weren't abused, who actually love doing the things what they do. There's some people out here that just love to give. Love to give, man. They just love to give over. Spoil you. They will spoil you with giving. But guess what? They want that same thing in return, man. There's nothing wrong with king treatment, and there's nothing wrong with queen treatment. But I give her kudos. If this is who she really is, if this is who she really is, fellas, what y'all think? Wifey or no? Put a ring on it? And if somebody does this, how long would you sit back? If she did all this, if you got in a relationship with a woman, how long would you sit back and just kind of monitoring and say, all right, let's see how long she go with this until I put a doggone ring on her? How long would you go? Would you be scared? And also, I would like to know who has had this type of treatment in their life, whether man or woman, especially men out here. If you had this type of woman in your life before, what happened? Is she still around? How did it go? And ladies, please tell me too on the other end, because I would love to know as well. But ain't nothing wrong with this, man. You know, we got to stop hating on people and beating them down and putting out detrimental words towards and trying to put salt in their game and put salt on the stuff that they project into the world because you feel some type of way or because you're a ragged ass. The end.